I suffer from Crohn's disease. I want to get to remission. How can peptides get me there?
As part of a multifaceted approach to your condition, peptides will bring down inflammation, and they will also help development of a good gut lining. When we start looking at dysfunction, what tends to happen in most conditions, including conditions with the gut, is that we have inflammation and damage of cells. Cells then have incorrectly formed mitochondria. They're not working effectively, not spinning, doing the things they should be doing. And when we have damaged mitochondria in large amounts, they need to be removed and replaced with healthy ones. But we're not doing that because things like Crohn's stop us absorbing food and getting the things we need into our bodies. The rubber hits the road, and that's where we absorb stuff. So that's super important, that we can have absorption ability, low inflammation, and good transit time and good biodiversity to a degree. So peptides, we're going to reduce that inflammation, and there are peptides as well that are going to help to improve the mitochondrial function. And one of the things that's super important is then to replace those mitochondria that are damaged in dysfunctional states, which is called biogenesis. So now you're going to create new mitochondria that work more effectively, and we clear out the ones that are not effective. So we don't want those things. And when we have cells that are damaged, they migrate to other places. That's when we start to get real problems. So the healthier our cells can be, the better they're going to work, and the better the whole system is going to function. So for Crohn's in particular, we've got some issues that cause that problem, and then we'll tailor the peptide to that environment. The gut is super complicated, and again, when we look at the gut, we have a very strong connection between brain and gut function. The neurological system is linked. So brain function, again, is super important. If your brain is working effectively and you're feeding that with certain nutrients and other peptides to bring the inflammation there, everything's going to work better as a whole. So we can work on those two areas simultaneously and get the best output. And then we start to move towards healing. And then we can start, because we're now in a better place, we can start actually using other things that we may not be able to tolerate before to move closer to a remissive state.